So I haven't been posting or anything. Been with work, been busy, working on projects, doing a lot. But really none of that mattered because at the end of the day, 2019, no excuses.
Wait.
I'm originally from St. Louis, for the people that don't know me. I've taught myself how to be a network engineer. You're gonna stop yourself from reaching where you want to be in life. You say you want it, but you sleep on it. Everything in life requires change in order to keep advancing. It's hard to overcome procrastination, but once you do it, stop procrastinating in every aspect in life. The work don't stop, the grind don't stop. Been nearly a month since I posted. I really don't have an excuse for it. I was actually gonna post, created a vlog actually 2 days ago, and it didn't turn out the way I wanted. It actually started raining. So I'm taking you guys with me. I'm trying to get more into this YouTube stuff, so this session is called No Excuses, pretty much. No excuses. Figure where we're gonna go. So right now, it looks like it's going to rain. So I gotta find a location that I'm gonna vlog at. I like to actually go out and vlog for some reason. Pull over soon so I can actually, I wanted to get a specific, some more views that I have, but of course with it raining, you run into obstacles like this. 2019 should be no excuse of why you're not doing what you should be doing. I've been working on a few side projects for my other channel, behind the scenes, working on a few things, but overall it shouldn't be a reason why I shouldn't be able to vlog. 2019 should be a year of no excuses. So I decided to make a video of it. My last video, but numbing the pain. And when I went to get it done, I was actually sick that morning, and I threw up about 2 or 3 times that same day. And I still decided I wanted to get a tattoo. Why? For some reason, it was my personal preference. I wanted to make sure I make no excuses of why I couldn't do what I really wanted to do. So after throwing up, I still jumped in my car, somehow made it to the tattoo place on time. So one thing I always challenge people is, by the end of this year, 2019, make yourself a personal goal, something that you think you can't achieve, and actually try to go for it. One thing I challenged a few people already. It's not saying that they can't do it, but to prove to themselves that they can. basic goals, that's the big thing I talk about. I listen to a lot of motivational speakers as well. I don't knock them, everybody has their own style, so I support everybody that's inspiring or motivating somebody else. One thing I say is, if somebody else is doing the same thing, instead of everyone trying to compete, it should be more looked at as everyone trying to support each other. It's one thing I'm trying to work on with people is show them to support other ambitions instead of looking at it as the more crab in the bucket mentality, like we all have to compete so somebody can't make it kind of thing, which that's what everybody is taught and brought up on, but that's not necessarily true. If you think from a standpoint today, you have thousands and thousands of people that graduate and walk across the stage, let's say for college diploma or even high school diploma. Thousands of kids, thousands of students, thousands of men and women walk across the stage, all to graduate to get the same occupation that somebody else has. They don't look at it as the person I'm walking across the stage with is going to be my competition later. Most of the time, those are your friends, family, whoever. But if we all stop looking at it as competition and look at it more as supporting each other, then you realize a lot more to life than just competition. Don't get me wrong, competition creates a vast amount of stuff. So with companies competing, for example, I'm waiting to get one camera that I'm looking to buy. Watching some of the major brands like Nikon, Canon, and Sony compete. They're competing back and forth on who's dropping the best camera. There's other brands out there as well, but just watching their release dates one by one, you can see how they're competing against each other. They all have something different about each other, but watching them compete is very interesting. So competition is necessary, but as people forget that even with competition, you can still support somebody. One thing I have always did was support people. But the biggest thing is they have to support themselves. So part of supporting yourself is making no excuses for yourself. In 2019, you should have created a goal, or should have already have a goal in mind that you want to achieve, something that you think that you can achieve, and watch yourself as you go for that one goal and see how everything around you changes for you to make that one goal happen. Seeing a goal happen in front of you is the biggest thing. And I told myself I wanted to be a network engineer. It was just a thought at first. It was an idea to see if it can actually work. I used to sit back and think, geez, everybody has to go across the stage and everybody has to go through this process. For me to actually go through the process without, in a sense of taking a shortcut, and watch myself actually do it, it's a different feeling. Watching yourself achieve something that you couldn't think or imagine that you can do is a whole different feeling. Teaching other people that it can be done as well. The more people realize around them that they can achieve half the things that they want to achieve, if only they put their mind to it, it's a different feeling. Part of this vlog was to talk back on originally. Sometimes you have to realize, go back to where you started and realize what is it that you're doing and remember why you did it in the first place. Holding yourself responsible for things that you don't hold yourself accountable for. So one of that is goals in life. A lot of people, they blame everything around them. They blame a job that they didn't get. They blame mom or dad for letting them not go to a college, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, you realize that you're responsible for your life. That when the time comes and you look back on life, you can't blame nobody else but yourself. So, everyone makes mistakes in life, but part of it is actually jumping up, getting back up, getting back on track, realizing everyone makes mistakes, but realizing that using those mistakes, you can learn from them. By the end of this year, by the end of 2019, you need to figure out what it is that you want to achieve, what it is that you're hoping to achieve by the end of the year, and go for it, and stop making excuses of why you can't do it. At a certain point, you have to learn, you have to hold yourself responsible and stop blaming others for what it is that's stopping you from getting to where you want to be. You also have to get out the mentality of stop waiting for something to fall in your lap, because nothing will fall in your lap. You have to go out there and go take it. Once you realize that, the world is yours pretty much. You can do or achieve whatever it is that you want. Lastly, when you realize that you hold the key to your own success, you will start opening doors that you kept shut or you held the keys to, and you realize that you were the one keeping it shut because you were too afraid or you feared the outcome of it. My goal is to upload 3 times a week, and I'm gonna try my best to stick to that. That'll be one goal I have by the end of 2019, is to be uploading consistently 3 times a week. So sometimes I may upload once a week or once every 2 weeks, but my goal by the end of 2019 is to start uploading at least 3 times a week, and I'm gonna hold myself to that. I'll see you guys on the next vlog, and I'm out.